if it's working. It says live.
Can I like stand on my tippy toes?
I could lean.
Oh, that is just so wrong. Because when you're leaning, I'm still.
Yeah, you're still trying to get.
It shows this. Is that right?
Oh, we're on.
All right.
Really bad body
Here.
language for this.
We are live.
No, stand.
Hey, Tony Mormino. We're here at Fellows facility. It takes there's a lag of about 30 seconds, Steph. So we're going to try to do this live stream from the Fellows facility headquarters here in Chicago. And we're actually at the AHR. We're here for the AHR show. And we're going to give you a quick rundown while I'm here. I wanted to show you these really cutting edge space filters. And we're going to talk a little bit about the technology and we're going to look at that. If you're chatting, you can ask questions. How are we doing on the live stream?
Good. It's just that right there's in it. You said it enough that.
It's okay. It's fine.
How's it going?
So I'm here with Arthi and Jason. Come on over. You get in front of the camera. And we're going to talk about
Tony.
these filter units. Arthi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Jason, how you doing? So we're going to trade off this mic.
Yep.
And Jason and Arthi are going to walk us through. Why don't we start with the HEPA filter product? So,
Oh, great.
why don't you give us the rundown for the LinkedIn Live folks, and then we'll talk a little bit about the booth tomorrow.
Sure, thank you. So this here is our AC2. It's a fully networked 3-stage HEPA-based air purifying system. So built into this system, you'll see pop out one of our filters. We've got our pre-filter, our carbon filter, and inside is a H13 true HEPA filter. This machine here is fully networked on an LTE network. So it's going to be able to communicate with other air purifiers in the space to help them run more efficiently.
So easy,
more
even a
effective.
marketing guy could do.
There you go. There you go. Just for you, we made it that way. These machines are full of a suite of sensors, TVOCs, PM2.5, CO2,
Right.
constantly monitoring for air quality contaminants, also looking at motion sensor, sound sensors, looking for occupancy as well.
Right. So just if you're just tuning in, so there's 2 fans here.
Mhm.
The air is coming in the bottom and the top,
Mm-hmm.
going into the pre-filter, and then there's carbon in here.
Correct.
And then a final HEPA filter.
Correct.
And this would hang in a space from the ceiling. We can look in a minute. We'll just zoom over here and we'll show the viewers what that looks like. And then the unique thing about this product is it has all the sensors built in.
Correct.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay, got it. I hope people can hear me. I'm not holding the mic, but that's okay. I think they can hear me. So, okay. So the unique thing again is that it's got what kind of sensors do we have here? Can you go over that again?
Sure. These are a suite of 9 indoor air quality sensors. So we are measuring occupancy, PM10, PM2.5, TVOC, CO2, temperature, air pressure, humidity, sound, light, and occupancy.
So all these different
So
filter products come with all those sensors.
Yes, that's one of the things that we made that made Array unique is so that we can start to measure the indoor air quality at any given space rather than thinking about just a single indoor air quality sensor for one whole room. We're realizing if we can start to measure contaminants closer to the source, we can also then clean the air faster and more efficiently.
Yeah, and I have to say from a product that you would hang in a space, these things look really cool. And maybe we'll see it on the video there. Ooh, am I doing that right?
Yep.
But from underneath, it looks really nice. It's architecturally pleasing. And not that architects mind when there's big filter products hanging in the space, right?
Yeah, and they're designed to have a little bit of a gas strut so that as you're opening that up, that door will stay open when you're replacing that filter. So it's not going to kind of just fall on you.
That's a good thing.
That is a good thing when you're up on a ladder trying to replace a filter. That's one of the nice things about the product.
Cool. Well, why don't we go look at the dashboard? And if you're just watching live on LinkedIn, thank you for watching. And I'm here at the Fellows headquarters in Chicago, and we're here for the HR show. So we are here at one of their hospitality parties, and we're going through their amazing facility here. This place is really cool. So, and you can look it up, fellows.com.
Fellows.com.
It's that simple.
/air if you want to look at all of our air products, but feel free
Air products.
to take a look at all of the other solutions that Fellows really brings to life.
Good. Well, let's go through the dashboard. So we talked about all the units, kind of talk to each other, and there's something unique about the way they talk. They use the cellular network versus
Yes, they're going to
Wi-Fi,
use
right?
cellular network versus Wi-Fi. Or low frequency, kind of a Bluetooth or unit-to-unit communication.
Mm-hmm.
One of the nice things about that is that an LTE network itself is a secure network, so you're actually able to pass those messages back and forth without having to go to your IT person and say, hey, you know, I need to get a new product onto my network. You can imagine how difficult that might be for a facility manager to work with the IT team to say, hey, I'm going to add a new piece of equipment onto my system.
In lieu of adding it just to the network, your cellular network. Okay.
And then with Wi-Fi, there's always some chances, unless you are doing end-to-end encryption of your messaging. That's one of the other things, is that every message itself is leveraging an encrypted network as well.
Got it. You want to give us a rundown of this, Jason?
Sure. So this is our home screen here. The dashboard is using some of the sensor data we talked about that pulls into the machines, PM 2.5, TVOCs, and CO2 as the key drivers of the air quality index. So we're using the reset air quality index, industry standard on clean air, running that through our system and kind of giving you a quick visual of what the air quality is in the space. We can dive much deeper into details, but individual areas within the building. So we can kind of see on the left here all the various places we've had them installed. And we can click into individual spaces and see those specific parameters and what the air quality looks like specific to that detail. And you can go back in time and see that we had a significant TVOC situation on Tuesday. So, and you can imagine a facilities manager kind of using this because of the way we are able to dig down into multiple locations. You can look over campus-wide, facility-wide, or even floor by floor, to see what's going on in specific locations. And even back on the dashboard, we can see there's multiple areas. One of them is actually giving us a bit of an error right now, because this bathroom west has had some VOC or CO2 issues.
Okay.
There's a bit of a ventilation issue in that one space.
So the good thing about getting the data is you can see what's going on and what needs to be addressed. So are we streaming okay? We're good? Okay. Yeah, if you're just watching, thanks for watching. We're at the Fellows headquarters in Chicago. We're here for the HR show, but we're here at their facility, or at their headquarters, and then we're going to be at their booth tomorrow or Tuesday. I can't remember. But if you're at the show, go visit their booth, which is 8357. Okay.
In the South Hall.
In the South Hall. So it seems to be where the cool people are. So, you know, what I'm amazed at is how many different sensors you have in this one unit. So TVOCs, total volatile organic compounds, is a big one, right? CO2, and then the temperature humidity is really nice to know, just to know. But yeah, it's kind of unique that way. I really like that. So good deal. Let's go back and look at this filter again real quick for viewers who are just looking in. So what was this model?
This is the AC2. So it's the array sealing, and it has 2 filters in it.
Wow, that's really nice, the way that goes up. So if you're just tuning in, this is their HEPA filtration module. I call it a module. It's probably called a model, right?
That's all right.
Here, Jason, I'll let you. So the air comes in the top and the bottom, and there's a fan on each side. And then this has a pre-filter here, carbon filter in the middle, and then a final filter here. So really super nice. And I don't know if you can you grab that video on that screen? That's a great way to show it there. Let you do that. So this is nice because it shows, you know, when they're hanging in space, which from a filtration product looks really, really nice. And we're done. All right. So thanks for watching, fellows.com. Check it out. Is there anything else we want to look at? Or
no?
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, by the way, for the next 2 days. We're going to be doing booth interviews at the HR show, and we'll be at the Fellows booth. So thank you all for watching. We appreciate it.